Hey guys, it's Corinne. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a big Neville Goddard fan. I read through all of his books. He has absolutely transformed my life into one where I believed you had to work hard to get what you want, to assuming that you have what you want and walking in that faith and that assumption until the world conforms to you. Okay, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button, bell notification, share, all that good stuff, because I want to help you transform your life. In today's video, I believe this is part 3 of Inner Conversations, and I'm going to be reading from the book Prayer, The Art of Believing. In this book, Neville talks about how prayer is like this communion that we have with ourselves, with our subconscious mind, and how when you pray in faith, you really are influencing your subconscious mind, and it can happen instantly. He goes into a lot in this book. It's a very thin book, but Neville Goddard does not take time getting to the point. He goes straight after it. You know, he talks about the law of reversibility. It goes on and on. So the purpose of this video is to highlight where Neville talks about inner conversations. And the first section I'm going to read to you is right here. So we're going to start with prayer. Prayer is the art of believing what is denied by the senses. Deals almost entirely with the subconscious mind. Through prayer, the subconscious is suggested into acceptance of the wish fulfilled, and reasoning deductively, logically unfolds it to its legitimate end. Far greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. And what he's saying is that our inner being is so much more powerful than the physical being that is here in the world. The subjective mind is the diffuse consciousness that animates the world. It is the spirit that giveth life, and all substance is a single soul. Now, the conscious mind originates premises. The subjective mind unfolds them to their logical end. Were the subjective mind not so limited in its initiative power of reasoning, objective man cannot be held responsible for the actions of the world. Now here goes the thought. Anyway, man transmit ideas to the subconscious mind through his feelings. The subconscious transmit ideas from mind to mind through telepathy. Your unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent, and it is subconsciously accepted by them. If subconsciously accepted by them, will influence their behavior. The only ideas they subconsciously reject are your ideas of them they could not wish to be true of anyone. Whatever they could wish for others can be believed of them, and by the law of belief which governs the subjective reasoning, they are compelled to subjectively accept and therefore objectively express accordingly. The subjective mind is completely controlled by suggestions. Ideas are best suggested when the objective mind is partly subjective, that is, when the objective senses are diminished or held in abeyance. This partly subjective state can be best described as controlled reverie, wherein the mind is in a passive but capable of functioning with absorption. It is in a concentration of attention. There must be no conflict in your mind when you are praying. Turn from what is to what ought to be. Assume the mood of fulfilled desire, and by the universal law of reversibility, you will realize that desire. So, the objective world is what is expressed objectively. The subjective is what is internal. And I just want to read again this one paragraph. Man transmits ideas through his subconscious feelings. The subconscious transmits ideas from mind to mind. That's where these inner conversations come into play. So if you are subconsciously, if you are subjectively talking to someone else in your mind, telling them how they're getting on your nerves and how they're a mess and how you can't stand them and how you blah, 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 whatever it is, they, through the law of telepathy, they are picking that up. If you are having negative conversations about how you feel about yourself, if you don't think that you're worthy, if you don't think that you're good enough, if you don't think that your business is good, if you don't believe that you provide value, when you go out to promote your business, people are subjectively picking up on your lack of confidence, on your doubt, and it is resonating with them, and they ain't gonna buy from you, okay? What we believe as true in our mind is what becomes true, is what is true, because we communicate from mind to mind through telepathy. It may not come out as words, but they are feelings. You know, when you are in a crowd, you know, there are some people that you may feel are just naturally magnetic, and maybe they definitely have that subconscious self-concept about themselves. And there's other people that you would walk by and you can see that, ooh, it's bright out here. And you can see that they don't feel good about themselves. They're not confident, and they don't have to say a word. We can pick it up. Okay, we communicate from mind to mind. Your unexpressed convictions, what you believe to be true is a conviction. What you're convinced of is a conviction. Your unexpressed convictions of others are transmitted to them without their conscious knowledge or consent. And that's what influences their behaviors. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you on the next video.